Hey guys, what is going on? This is JackAttack45, and today we have a Chi-Ni replay along with a Chi-He, I think, the Tier 3, Chi-Ha. Chi-Ha is the Tier 3. So we're going to combine a Tier 2 and a Tier 3 replay today in honor of the STB1 on track that is going on right now. And I picked up actually the Tier 2, the Tier 3, the Tier 4, the Tier 5, the Tier 6, and now I have the Chi-Ri as well. And I'm trying to get as much experience as I can. Getting all the daily doubles in all these tanks every day makes the on-track event a lot easier, because if you don't know, you need to actually get 18,000 experience each day to stay on track, and I hopefully will get the STA1 by the end of this on track as well. So we are going to do a Chi-Ni replay right now. And as you guys could see with this awesome turret it has, I'm pretty sure the only thing that fits in there is a head of a tanker who's actually the gunner. So that is probably a pretty fun job. I'm guessing you have to stand up when you're in this tank. And look at that awesome accuracy. 3.8 second reload on a 57mm. And I actually figured that this was the top gun for this, but I think it's the derp. Or it's a derp. It's kind of a derp gun. And I didn't know that before. But I did actually do 85 damage in the first shot, and that's pretty nice with a 75 average roll. And then we have the high explosive anti-tank. Of course, I have to carry some high explosive anti-tank in tier 2, because why not? You gotta be killing those T-18s sometimes with that high explosive anti-tank. And that has 75 penetration and 55 penetration and 75 average damage. So this gun does a lot of damage for tier 2. So it should be fun. Obviously, it's no T-18. The T-18 is the ridiculously overpowered tier 2 with crazy frontal armor that can bounce all autocannons, and of course, it's got a crazy gun as well. So you gotta love that speed and armor and gun combination on a tier 2 tank. But we are going to try and win this game anyway. As you can see, this matchup is quite questionable. There's not very many good people on either team. The T-18 is okay on their team, but I will show him what the meaning of side scraping is in a little bit. So as you can see, it is 6-5. Now it's 8-6. So this game is going very quickly. It's only 3 minutes into the game? No, 2 minutes into the game. 2 minutes in the game, 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and there's already lots of stuff happening. So as you can see, the PZ S35 is actually going to hit my ammo rack there. That was pretty unfortunate, but I'm going to have to load premium here to actually pen him. He's got some pretty troll armor. He is the tier 3 tank, but I'm thinking that this S35 is going to try to come after me. So I'm going to wait here, put one shell into him, but actually hit the cruiser right in front of him, and I'm going to do one more shot into him and finish him off. So that was good for me there. And then the PZ is actually going to hit the back of my tank there. I do have a bad habit of exposing my back when I try to get out of the way. I kind of turn to the right, and it always kind of exposes the back side of my tank. I got to work on that a little bit more. I got to stay angled so that I don't take that damage. But I think this PZ thinks I have like light speed or something, because he thinks that I went that way. And I turned my tank that way, but I really didn't go that way. It wasn't even really close. But he's going to realize his fatal mistake here in a second. I actually put 2 shells into him without taking any return damage, which is very nice, because as you can see, we are down 1 tank. This game is very close. I do not want to take any more damage from this guy, and I actually pop out to snapshot him, and I get him. So I already got 2 kills, done 400 damage, which is pretty good at tier 2. Can't really complain about the game so far, but they actually have 3 tier 3s left and a T-18, and we have all tier 2s left. So this game is going to be interesting. It's going to be tough to try to make it through this one. And I don't know, a lot of you guys probably don't play lower tiers, you probably play the upper tiers, but in the lower tiers, the T-18, the M2, there's a lot of tanks with derps, and you do get derped a lot. And I really hope that I don't get high explosive here, because a lot of tanks don't have enough armor to bounce the high explosive, and it will normally do full damage. So I'm hoping that the T-18 does not have a derp to kill me, because I still have 75 health left. I can still take at least 1 shot from either the T-18 or the LTP if the T-18 is using the normal gun. And we're going to come around here. We're going to try to help out our light VIC. He's actually having a bit of a problem there with the LTP. And as we come around the corner, we see the priest and put 1 shot into his side, and that's 48 more damage for us and another kill. So that is nice. And then I'm going over to help this Vic, and I run into a camouflaged T-18. I had no idea he was there. That was a pretty sneaky spot for that dead tank to be, right in the bushes there. And I actually spot the T-18. So he actually had a shot on me there, but he didn't take it. So I was very, very lucky that he didn't actually take that shot, because he might have been able to do a lot of damage to me there. And the Chi-Ni is actually somewhat maneuverable, so I'm going to try to use the fact that I have better track traverse than he does to my advantage. As you can see, I'm using this building here, trying to make him make a play or try to come at me, because he's obviously got full health. I need 2 shots to kill him. He only needs, I think 2 shots to kill me as well, because I think he's using the he might actually be using the derp. I can't tell. Didn't get enough of a look at there. And of course, while I'm playing this game, I can't tell either. So I'm assuming that if he hits me once, he's going to kill me. So I want to be very careful here. Like I said, I'm going to have to put 2 shells into him. And this whole time I'm staying we're proxy spotting each other. I'm not able to really outplay him, not really able to outmaneuver him, because he's going to be able to see me coming no matter where I go. So what I'm going to actually do here is get a little bit of distance and try to side scrape off this building, and hopefully he'll shoot in my tracks. And that one actually bounced because it was heat. So it went into his tracks. Heat does not like tracks, that is for sure. I get a nice shot into him there. He actually shoots the building. I did 73 damage, and I actually finish him off there. So the Chi-Ni with the heat is able to go through the front of the T-18, and that made me very happy. And I told my friend, the Light Vic, that I was on my way. Hopefully, I will be able to finish this one off. And I switch over back to AP because I don't want to be wasting any of my beautiful credits, and I will spoil this one a little bit for you guys, but I ended up doing 669 damage. This was my mastery. Ended up with a 32,000 credit game, actually made 21,000, and got 2,258 experience with my double. So if you guys are looking for a few more tanks to get your doubles with in the Japanese line, look at the tier 2, look at the tier 3, look at the tier 4, because every single time you get those doubles, it does help. Now, we're going to go on to the next replay. Alright, and now we have part 2 of our Japanese double for today. And this is going to be the Type 97 Chi-Ha. Now, the nice thing about this tank is that the gun is very strong. It has 81 millimeters of penetration for a Tier 3 tank. So even if you get into a Tier 5 tank, even if you get into a Tier 5 game, you can load your 47 millimeter premium shells, and they're actually going to be 122 millimeters of pen with 70 average damage. And it actually does have a pretty respectable 3-second reload. So this gun can definitely hold its own even in Tier 5 games, which is one of the things I like about Japanese guns. Most of the time they have enough penetration to deal with most tanks they come across. Obviously the Chiri might be a little bit of a outlier there. I was showing you the great gun depression at the beginning there. Pretty cool to see that all these Japanese tanks have very, very good gun depression. Now, this game I'm actually playing with Cloud and Sang, and Cloud is in his P1C, and Sang is in his Bison. So what I'm going to be trying to do here is support Cloud at all times. This is an amazing matchup for us. As you can see, we have a 70% chance to win this game, so I do not want to waste this matchup. Normally, this tank does not get tier 3s, just kind of like the P1C. You know, you always play that tank to troll other people that are playing at tier 3, but you always seem to get tier 5s or tier 4s, and that's not very fun. So this gun though can actually penetrate anything you go against, unlike the P1C. So it is a very good gun. I would take it at tier 4 as well. And I think the I think is the tier 4, and it also has a really good gun as well. So the only problem with this gun is the aim time is a bit long, but it doesn't really matter against this medium. 2, he's going to take 70 damage there, and then he's going to take one more shot, and he is going to be dead. So, quick succession of shots there, and the medium 2 is back to the garage. And one of the things that I do like about this on track is, even though the Chi rate is not very good, I can always come back and play the tier 2, play the tier 3, play the tier 4, and even the tier 5 and tier 6 are very fun tanks to play. And like I said before, guys, I've really been enjoying this Japanese line, especially the Cheeto. Had over an 80% win rate in that tank so far. Very much enjoying that, and I really can't wait to get the STA1. It should be fun. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are also doing the on-track event. I would love to know about that, and see how far you guys are. I think I'm at like 51,000 experience right now after 2 days, so I'm doing pretty well for this one. I actually had a pretty good game, or a pretty good day in terms of experience yesterday. I think I ended up with 41,000. So good way to start off the day. And as you can see here, I am actually going to miss, or actually bounce this T127, but the second time I'm going to hit and do 93 damage. Nope, sorry, 74 damage. And this LTP is actually going to give me some problems here. I fire The first one actually missed, and I take one shot from him, bounce one of his shells actually, do 65 damage, and I'm like, okay, I need to get out of here. There's no point in trading all of my health because it's 3 to 6, and I need to be killing everything that's coming in. Now this is where the DPM of this tier 3 tank starts coming in. You can see the terrible aim time, but I actually do hit that M2 light, shoot the Cruiser 3 one time, and he's not going to be able to get away. Ooh, I missed that shot, though. Not the best shot there. Cloud is going to be putting some shells into him, and I miss again, and Cloud actually finishes him off. So, good job there from Cloud. And then I'm going to focus my fire over to the north a little bit. Fire clutch there, and actually hit that T-18. With a gun like this, I always kind of fire the first shot pretty clutch, because you never know if it's going to go in or not. And by the time you're loaded anyway, you already have another shell loaded. So, put 2 shots into this LTP. And can't get him before he goes behind the building, but I'm able to finish him off right there. Nice prediction there, just kind of leading him a little bit. There's that clutch shot once again. The Cruiser 1 is not in a good spot. I mean, this spot I'm in right now is a very good spot on this map. If you've never been here before, you need to come to the hill almost every time. And the T1 E6 is also going to get a shill. And then actually I'm going to hit that PZ2's gun with a snapshot, which was pretty crazy. And I've already done 843 damage and now have 7 kills. So this game was quite crazy, guys. Just showing you the crazy DPM of this tier 3 gun. Remember, this is a tier 3 tank, so it's actually 900 damage is pretty crazy. It's only been 4 minutes. So 2 great games here from the Japanese tanks, and I almost actually hit this guy. Oh, I don't know how that missed. I swore that went in. That would have been 8 kills. It's obviously not a Radley Walters, and that one almost hit him as well. Obviously not a Radley Walters, but still a pretty good game. I ended up with 1,000 damage in this game, and that was my Mastery badge. That was a high caliber and also a top gun. So the Chiha, very good tank for its tier. Also the tier 2. I've enjoyed both of them, and I hope you guys enjoyed the little Japanese double here. I will leave you guys with a question, like I said before. How far are you guys on the STB1 on track? Are you guys already to the tier 10? Are you on the tier 5? Are you on the tier 2? Have you never even played Japanese tanks before? Let me know down in the comment section below. Personally, I do enjoy a occasional Japanese tank game, and I've been playing a lot of Chiri, like I said. So guys, I hope you did enjoy. This has been JacketTech45, signing out. Peace!